Well, howdy, everybody. And once again, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. I was hoping they'd show up. Check this out. Everybody's over here hanging out, boy, getting a drink of water. There's a couple of them are rideable. Mostly they just kind of hang out wild. Although they do get taken care of, don't worry. So, but we're not riding horses tonight. Well, what are we going to do tonight? Well, we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday. We're shooting our pseudo clay block at 20 yards. And we had pass through, which I thought that was very cool. I was like, wow, these little pellet guns got way more behind them than I thought. So, now what? Well, we're going to double our distance. Sorry about that. I'm not too pretty tonight. What do you mean we're going to double the distance? Well, I moved the target back to 40 yards instead of 20, pretty much where we shoot. Yeah, we moved it back to 40. And we're going to see if we can get through at 40. That's kind of cute. Let me show you all this. Somebody in the comments, somebody suggested that I needed to sculpt a head out of our pseudo clay block. I thought that was a great idea. So, for right now, that's the sculpt you're gonna get. And I'm sorry it's not even jack-o'-lantern-ish, but there you go. We got a nice little happy face on there. And let's find out how happy he's gonna be when we're done. I can only imagine at 40 yards, it's not gonna make it through. I did not bring the hollow points out. I didn't see the purpose in that because one of them stopped at 20. But the little copper Crossman Magnums were zipping right through. So, 40 yards. And I'm just going to shoot out there until I feel like I got a decent hit. We're not accuracy and none of that stuff. Well, at this point, I'll be surprised if I even hit the little target. So, let's do this. If we get a good contact on the first hit, well, then good. Maybe this will be a short video. And if it takes a little more than that, well, it's going to take a little more than that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Y'all can see the target up there in the top left-hand corner. We're not going to do any close-ups tonight. That didn't work as well as I thought it was going to on the last video. I thought that would be a little bit more exciting. It wasn't a fail. However, it wasn't what I was hoping for. Oh, 40 yards. What kind of penetration are we going to get on this stuff? You know, man, when I was a kid, and I got me my first Crossman 760. I can't remember what the name of it was. But I go out and shoot some rabbits. And it was funny because, and I'd use the same 20 just like I do. Well, back then I'm pretty sure 760 pump master. But I was pumping that thing up 20 times. And I'd go find me some rabbits, and the pellet would barely even break the skin. And the rabbit would cease to be, and I could take him home with me. So it was kind of funny to watch, and I never shot a rabbit past 20 yards with a pellet gun. That's never happened. I mean, I was 12 to 14 at that point, maybe younger. And that would handle business. Whatever the little Crossman Premier hollow points, man, they would just go boink and just stick in the thing, and sure enough, that was enough. I don't know how or why, but it always worked. I'm just gonna shoot at the nose of this guy, and we're gonna see what happens. I've got my little measuring stick out here. However, I did not bring an actual tape measure, but I can make a good estimation on how far that would be, and y'all be able to see it. Well, let's see what happens. Well, that kind of banished my hope. I think I hit my bucket. That shouldn't have happened. Let's do that again. I really didn't plan on having to hold up a whole lot higher. That hadn't been a factor. So we're going to go for the forehead. There we go. And that was a good hit. I like that. Let's go look at that. It wasn't bad at all. Kind of low, but it being low, that doesn't bother me because it's on the thicker part of the target. So yeah, that's not going to bother me in the least. I'm just going to see if it made it through or not. That's what I'm interested in. I don't know how I missed the first time. I didn't want to put a bunch of holes in my bucket. Oh. So, there we are. Hit him right in the mouth, under the nose, and right in the mouth. And haven't looked at the backside yet, but once again, man, that's a big old hole right there. That's probably at least 1 inch. I'm guessing that is a 1-inch hole, not 1.25 inches. And man, guys, look at that. It's not a big hole coming through, but it's a hole. And that means we don't have a pellet inside. Wow, man. Even if there was a pellet around here, I probably just ruined any chance of finding it. With me stepping all over the place, I think there's, unless I found a big white glob over here somewhere, there's probably literally no chance of me finding that projectile. And I don't see a white blob of any kind, so I'm not going to waste any time with that. But man, as we learned through the other videos, let me show you all again. As we learned in the previous video, that's more than 7 inches. Like the very top of this, I'll show you. That's our mold. If you want to call it a mold, whatever. And so in the bottom of this bucket, I can barely get my 6-inch putty knife inside of here. So it's right at 6, maybe just shy of 6 inches. And so when we get to the bottom of it, which is the top, of course, it's more like 7.5 inches. So, man, we made it through. Excuse me, we made it through more than 7 inches of this. And this stuff's getting harder. Every video we do with this, it's getting harder. So that's very cool. Wow. I don't know what to say about that. I'm digging it. That's nice to know that you get that much out of a $60 pellet gun. I need a chronograph next, man. I would really like to see what these things are doing out of that barrel. Because, wow, you know, this may not be the most dense material in the world. It is sheetrock, and it's kind of dense, especially when you got 7 inches of it. So, man, I don't know what to think about that. That's very cool. It made it through. I'm highly impressed right now. And I didn't bring a lighter pellet out to, you know, see what was going to happen. But if there was a need to take care of any kind of business, I probably wouldn't go for the Crossman Premiers anyways. I would go ahead and use the Copper Magnum. It's a little heavier, and it's been seeming to shoot very well through. I've got 3 of these little pellet guns, and works pretty good out of all of them. So, wow. Works good. Imagine that. Crossman product works good in a Crossman product. But it also works good in the Daisy product too. So, yeah. Alright. Well, guys, good. I'm excited. That was very cool. I can't believe that it... Oh, I really thought there ain't no way it ain't going through. It can't. It's not a bullet. Or is it? Love you guys. Have a good night. And we'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.